Hello, Paper and Glam family, and welcome back to the Women You Want to Be podcast. I started this podcast in 2020, and then COVID happened, and I needed to rebuild my entire business. And I have spent the last 3 years getting the foundation of my life strong to rebuild Paper and Glam in a way that's sustainable and life-giving, and in a way that I can show up consistently for all of you, and we can go on this journey of becoming the women that God created us to be together. So I have just started a brand new era of my life. I have been calling it the homecoming era because, like I said, I spent the last 3 years building a new home for myself, building a new home for Paper and Glam. You can see what I've been up to at paperandglam.com. I have a brand new website, a brand new membership community, 3 new membership communities. And then I also just moved into a brand new home that just finished being built in September, and I am surrounded by boxes right now. It is a true new beginning. I haven't even unpacked, but it's the dawn of a new era, and I wanted to share all of that with you. Those of you who've been with me for a long time know that when I move, it's a new era. And I just have so much to catch up with all of you on. And right now, it is the end of November, so I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do for the new year and just really taking some time to assess, what I've been doing well and what I have not been doing very well. And I would consider myself a planning queen. I have what I believe is the original planner channel on YouTube, and I love planning. And I realized that I was making a huge mistake in my planning process and have been for the whole of what I call this new era, this like post-COVID new era of life. And life looks so different than it did before. And so I have had to rethink about, I've had to kind of program myself to plan in a completely different way. So here is the number one planning mistake that I was making that was compromising all of my dreams, and then I think you might be making. And here it is. I was planning to take too much courageous action every day. And when we plan to take too much courageous action, things that take some bravery or things that might have some like conflict embedded in them, and I don't necessarily mean conflict like an argument, but conflict within yourself for whatever reason. It could be something as simple as lacing up your shoes and going to the gym, right? There's a million reasons why that could produce conflict within you. It could be, deciding to start that YouTube channel. It could be sending an email, having a hard conversation, trying something new, anything that takes some courage. If you plan to take too much courageous action, your nervous system starts to break down. It immediately rejects it. It says, nope, that's too much for me. I'm not there. I'm not there yet. I'm not ready. So I used to harbor a ton of guilt around productivity, things that I had planned to do and then didn't do them. And what I've come to realize is that if I didn't do something, it's because I wasn't emotionally ready to do it. My nervous system was not ready to do it. And of course, like life happens, there's a million reasons why things don't get done. But I'm talking about things that month after month, year after year, you plan to do something, it's for you, you want to do it, it's inspired action, but you're just not doing it, right? I'm talking about those types of things. So now that I've cracked this code, my life feels like it has just opened up for me because I wasn't giving myself credit for the things that feel courageous. So I'll use my own life right now. I'm doing things that feel courageous are things that I have been doing for years. If you have been in the Paper and Glam world, you've been seeing me do these things for years. So something that feels courageous is vlogging right now. I vlog for my members community, Seasonal Living members community, and I would love for you to join. My Seasonal Living Masterclass is a whole curriculum and live stream gatherings that is designed to help you build the seasonal, beautiful life that you see in your dreams. So we start with a planning system for seasonal living, and then we go into a home that supports it all, self-care rituals that help you embody the woman you want to be. And then we wrap it up with goals. So it's this four pillar approach to building a beautiful seasonal life. And I've been working on that for the last 2 years. And I'm getting ready to re-record all of the seasonal living lessons because I have learned so much in the last 2 years from hosting this masterclass and building a beautiful seasonal life and community. And so that feels very courageous to me, as well as vlogging. So, oh my gosh, there's deer outside my house. I just moved on to a dairy farm, and every morning the deer get up and Sunday is barking. Sunday's my dog because she is not understanding why there's deer in her backyard. So you'll see it all in the vlog series. They're so cute. But Sunday and I have a bit of a differing opinion on how cute and majestic the deer are out there. All right. So planning courageously. So every day I have only planned to do one thing that requires some courage. So you know it requires courage if you feel some resistance to it. If you find yourself wanting to clean or do laundry or do something where there's no resistance, where you know you can nail it. And instead of planning to do all these courageous things, like get a vlog up and re-record a seasonal living lesson and I don't know, do something else that's courageous, like a live stream. So I love doing live streams. To me, they don't feel courageous because I've been doing a live stream every Tuesday and Thursday for my 3 membership communities for, 2.5 years or so now. So to me, that doesn't feel courageous, but I mean, it is to an extent. I know it is, but I've been doing it for so long. It's just what I do, right? But to my nervous system, that still feels kind of courageous. So on live stream days, I would always think like, oh my gosh, it'd be so great if I got ready and I filmed a public YouTube video or a vlog and then went right into my live stream. I could kind of batch content. I could have filming days, Tuesday, Thursdays, and it'd be great. Okay. Well, it never worked out because it was too much courageous action for one day. So now that I have this plan of just planning one courageous thing. So today I have a tremendous amount of admin to do. I just bought a house. And so I've got to set up the new mortgage payment is due. I've got to talk to my insurance agent. I have just so many random things. I bought a new bed and I haven't gotten the bill yet. I bought a new fridge. I need to set that up. So it's I've got a ton of new accounts to set up and I've got to make some calls because there's some mistakes on my account. I'm still being charged for renter's insurance, even though I've switched to homeowner's insurance and just, stuff like that, we wouldn't say that's courageous action if we just thought, that's just life stuff, right? We wouldn't necessarily think oh, I need so much courage to do that. But our nervous system thinks that learning new things, calling people to resolve issues, even if, there's just regular life stuff, that is some courage to our nervous system. So I'm learning to respect that and just plan 1 hour a day to do courageous things. And the rest of the day, I get to do the things that I'm used to doing that make life work, be it, emails or just, the things that I'm used to doing. But as far as new things, courageous things, 1 hour a day or one big task a day, and also breaking things up into smaller chunks, which is not new material, but I'm sure there's so many of you out there who think I'm going to spend 2 hours doing this courageous thing. And there will be a time when that is nothing to you because it's just what you do. But right now that is a lot. So we just have to respect where we're at emotionally and respect where our nervous system is at. And we can slowly expand our comfort zone, right? The things that are courageous now don't have to be courageous. I remember that 10 years ago when I started doing the book club live streams live. Can you guys believe the Paper and Glam book club is going to turn 10 in 2024? Oh my gosh. But literally I would be working in corporate life and I would be just so nervous for the live stream that night because I was not used to doing live content. It was a pretty new way of doing content back in the day. And I would just be so nervous that I couldn't edit, that I couldn't make a mistake because it was live. And now I do live content twice a week, right? Tuesday and Thursday at Glam time, which is 5 p.m. Pacific. I would love to see you there. We have so much going on. So if you haven't subscribed to the newsletter, go to paperandglam.com, subscribe to the newsletter. I send out a monthly seasonal living guide that tells you all of the beautiful seasonal events that I have planned for the community. It tells you the monthly book we're reading in book club, what we're doing, what I'm up to, what you can look forward to. And I just fire you up for the month ahead. I also just write a cute little intro to the month to just get you excited for everything the month, all the magic of the month. I just released the seasonal living list. So if you haven't gotten your 2024 seasonal living lists, go grab them now. If you're new, seasonal living lists are the way that we intentionally plan to create memories in the year ahead. We all want more time. And the good news is it's very easy to create more time. You just create more memories because we experience time as memory. We don't actually experience time as time. So I'm actually going to be teaching an entire course on that on the first Tuesday of December for Seasonal Living Masterclass members. Like I said, I'm re-recording all of my seasonal living lessons, and I'm so excited to share everything that I've learned. And so the first one is on the first Tuesday of December. I don't have my planner in front of me, but sign up for the newsletter. You'll get all the information. I know it's kind of a quick turnaround, but I'm just working on taking inspired action and not overthinking everything, right? One of my favorite authors who wrote a book called The Audacity to Be Queen, Gina DeVee, she talks about the difference between inspired action and massive action. Inspired action is when you get an idea and instead of overthinking it, if it feels good, it feels calm, it feels good in your nervous system, you just go for it right there. You don't overthink it. You don't drain all the magic out of it by just thinking about doing it and then not doing it and then trying to have it all planned out. With inspired action, you just know it's time to go and you go. With massive action, we make a huge plan and we need to do all these steps and it's got to be perfect and we need to see 10 years down the road and it's very depleting, very overly orchestrated energy that just will wring out your soul with a quickness. So when we're doing creative things, when we're taking bold action, we want to make moves to create the future that we want, to create that beautiful life that we see in our dreams, right? The Christmas card life is what I call it. We get there by taking inspired action. So I hope this was helpful and I hope this inspired you and really made you look at the way that you're planning your goals, planning the things that are important to you. I hope this gave you a new lens to look through. I wish this is something I had known 3 years ago because I could have collapsed a ton of time. So I hope this collapsed time for you. I hope that you are excited about just everything you have going on in your life. I love this time of year. Obviously, we're going into the Christmas season. For God and Glam, we just started the 4th annual Advent experience. I would love to have you in God and Glam or the Seasonal Living Masterclass or book club or go grab your seasonal living list. I have so much magic that I've created for you. And if you've been with me through all the eras, which you probably have if you're here loyally on the podcast, you're going to be surprised when this pops up, hopefully in your podcast player. But yeah, I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to start a new era with you. And I hope this can be a new beginning for all of us because it's definitely been a hard one, new beginning for me. And I can't wait to share it with all of you. So I love you. I'm so excited that you are here and, we have another day, another era to build that beautiful seasonal life that we see in our dreams and become the women that God created us to be along the way. So with that, I will see you guys soon. Go to paperandglam.com, check out the new site. Come see me on a live stream. Don't overthink it. Invest in yourself. It always returns 10x. All right. I love you guys. See you soon.